Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell, this is going to be a Selena look, a day look and a night look. This is the night look and soon you will see the day look and how I recreated both of them. I just love how they came out with this because honestly, like, her fans would love like a piece of her, you know, like just when they rock this like look like, oh, I love your shade. It's the Selena Mac shade. You know, it's just like a piece of her with you. And if you're a makeup lover, honestly, like I am, this is going to be a collectible. But when it expires, because you know, makeup expires, it's just going to be beautiful on your vanity. It's a keepsake. It's beautiful. And I'm obsessed with it. And without further ado, let's get started with this day look and night look. I did order, I think it's called La Reina, the lipstick. It's kind of like a brownish shade. I actually didn't have anything like that. Instead, they actually sent me this lip gloss right here. This one is called the Washing Machine. It's actually really pretty, but they sent it to me by mistake. I did contact them, so they're gonna send me the other lipstick, but I really didn't want to wait for this. I feel like I have enough products to do this whole look, but it definitely would have been nice, you know, to get that, but... So this one is just like a beautiful sheer with gold like little shimmers. It's really pretty. I'll show you guys that. It's so nice. I didn't get this originally because I kind of have something similar. It's not exactly, but similar, so that's the reason why. And then I got this lipstick right here. I was obsessed with this. I love red so much. But this red was kind of different, and I don't have any retro matte for MAC, so I knew I had to get this. This one is called Siempre, Selena. Yes, honey. Like, I love a good matte. It is so pretty. I really love it. It's gorgeous. And to me, this is very Selena. Like, it's one thing to come out with a collection, and it doesn't really, you know, seem like that's something that that person would wear, so... I think that they did a beautiful job. I got the eyeshadow palette. I'm really excited about this. It's honestly gorgeous. I'm sure you guys have seen this already, but it's just beautiful. I think this is a true representation of Selena, just like the bustier, and it's just gorgeous. They did a really beautiful job. And then when you open it, you get a beautiful like little picture of Selena and just a little protector, and this is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. I do have to say, I was a little intimidated by these two colors before I got the palette, but the rest I totally would wear naturally. I was a little hesitant only because they're not really like, sparkles are not really my thing. If you guys have like seen my videos from the very beginning, you would know that. But when you bring it up close, like the pictures didn't do it justice on mine. This is more like a brownish kind of glitter. And then this one here has like gold reflex. So I'm gonna swatch them for you guys, but I just wanted you guys to see. So this is the palette up close. And I try to swatch the best that I can. I'm not a professional swatcher, but just wanted you guys to see. To start off the look, as you guys can tell, I already did my base. I slightly contoured, but I didn't do blush or highlighter or any of that. I wanted to save all of that for you guys, but I didn't want to bore you guys with the base and the eyebrows and all of that. If you guys want to see how I do all that, I have tons of videos of how I do like a complete full face. So I just wanted to let you guys know. So I'm going to start off with the eye look, and I'm going to be grabbing this light shade right here and putting that right all over my eyelid. And it's pretty pigmented. I naturally do love MAC products and their shadows. I'm going to be grabbing this shade right here, same brush, and I'm going to add that to my crease. See, this alone, I love. Honestly, like if I wanted to just kind of put myself together really quickly, I would honestly use a shade like this. And I like to bring it out a little bit. Even though it's a day look, I just like the kind of cat eye effect it kind of gives. I'm going to grab this right here, this shade right here on a little brush, and I'm just gonna go right underneath the lash line. but when I do that, I'm connecting it to the top. So just kind of like that. So it made like a slight difference. Okay, so the shade that really got me to really like purchase this, even if it wasn't Selena, I would purchase this just for this shade, is this right here. Honestly, I've been so into that lately and it's so absolutely like stunning. So I'm just gonna grab a fluffy brush and I'm just slightly dabbing it. I don't want to do like, again, a crazy smoky eye. This is just for the day, but I wanted to kind of have a little bit of that undertone as well. So I'm just gonna follow where I did the crease, just slightly. Just a little bit, like I'm not even going and doing a lot, just like that. And I also like to bring it a little bit towards my eyebrows. I'm grabbing that little brush again, and just like how I grabbed this shade at first for the bottom lash, now I'm gonna grab this. But I'm only going to use it just halfway and then extending it to the outer half. These are pretty pigmented, so especially when you use a brush, like I know the swatches, I'm not a great swatcher, so you know, they are pretty pigmented when you put them on the brush. So I know this is pretty important to some people, but I didn't see any fallout, and I'm just being honest. So this is like a review as well, so I just wanted to point that out. So before I finish and continue on to mascara, I did want to use this shade right here. This is the one I told you guys that kind of scared me at first, but I'm just going to grab a little bit. And I just want to put it in the center. I just want a little, like, little dimension. And you can use a brush. I just like to use my fingers. I actually like how that came out. It's very subtle. Oh, very nice. So now I'm just gonna do a quick coat of mascara. I'm just using my Essence mascara. Whatever I used on my face, I will put it all down below so you guys know. Now, since the whole eye look is pretty much done, I'm going to be bronzing up my face. I'm going to be using the Bronze Goddess by Estée Lauder bronzer in the shade Deep. And I'm just going around the perimeter of my face. Just around the jawline. Guys, I love how that eye look came out. It's beautiful. And the shimmery shade that I was so scared of, honestly, I'm in love with it. It really just glistens so beautifully, and I don't know, it's just something about it. It's not in your face, it's just very subtle, and I think that's why I like it. If you want like that really like glittery effect or more prominent, just use Fix Plus or some sort of setting spray, and it'll be definitely like more visible for sure. And for blush, I'm going to be using the Chanel 89 Canal. It's kind of like this bronzy shade to kind of go with the whole bronzy look. And I always add some on my nose. For a highlighter, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty. This is Mean Money Hustla Baby. It's beautiful, and I just like using my ring finger. Sometimes I like using a brush, sometimes I like using my finger, it just kind of depends. And I'm just going to be grabbing like that lighter shade and just And hey, if you want to go gleaming during the day, you rock that. This is just my take on daytime look. You do whatever your heart desires. Makeup is amazing, and just do whatever you like. Do what makes you happy. So for lipstick, again, I didn't get the one I really wanted, but I'm going to be using other MAC products, and I'm going to be using the lip gloss that they sent me instead of the lipstick, so I'll make it work. I'm gonna be using the lip liner Cork. This is amazing. If you guys have not tried this, it is so good. It goes with so many skin tones. It's beautiful, and it kind of reminds me of that lipstick I was going to get, the La Reina lipstick, because it has that brownish undertone, and I love this. It's really, really nice. So now that I did the lip liner, I filled out all of like the edges, which I like to do. I'm gonna be using MAC Kinda Sexy. I love this. It's like a beautiful like peachy nude. Just like right in the center. And for lip gloss, I'm going to be using the washing machine. And normally with lip gloss, I like to just put it in the center. So I'm just going to come up a little closer so you guys can see. I love how this came out. It is beautiful. It's simple, but it's put together. Again, I love, love, love the eyeshadow. It almost like looks golden. Like, it's so pretty. I'm sorry again, I didn't get the lipstick. I just feel like this is kind of what it would look like. I really studied the color, and the Cork lip liner is literally, I feel like, just so similar. And I love actually the lip gloss, how it came out right on top, and it turned out so pretty, and I'm so happy with it. So let's move on to the night look. I wanted to do a red lip, which is what I have, and I'm going to be deepening up my eyeshadow a little bit, not an excessive amount, only because I hate doing like a darker eye with a darker lip. Some people can pull it off. On me, I just don't like it. So I'm going to be using the shade right here, like the deeper brown. I'm going to be using it just on my lower lash line first. So as you can see, I just kind of like smoked it out a little bit. But these shadows are really blendable because I just kind of went too low right here, and I just wiped it and it kind of went pretty nicely. So, and oh, that's just a hair. Other than that, I have a little bit fallout, but nothing too crazy. So actually I have a little bit of powder that I used on my face earlier on this little like beauty blender, so just to clean it up a little bit. Now just to kind of even out the top, again, not too crazy, I'm going to be using this same shade right here. Very slightly, that's it. I don't want too much, because again, I'm going to be doing a red lip. That's it. I mostly focused on the lower lash line just to kind of balance out. With the top, I added a little bit more on top. Now for blush, I'm going to be using the Nars blush in the shade Outlaw. It has a beautiful like red undertone. I'm just putting some on my nose again. So for highlighter, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Chrome in the shade Molten Gold. I just used this recently in my drugstore makeup look, and this stuff's really good. So I want a little bit more of a prominent highlight. Thus I'm using a brush this time, and I'm using this because it's really, really good. Just going a little bit like right there. Highlighting Cupid's bow. And I'm going to be putting some right there. I just moved up for the lips. I'm going to be using the red color lip liner. It's called Red from Estée Lauder. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this. Siempre Selena. Selena. I knew it would be good. I knew. Okay guys, I'm obsessed with the red. What do you guys think? Seriously, I love it, love it, love it so much. Again, I didn't do such crazy like smoky eye. If you guys want to do it, honestly, I think it will look great on you because everybody knows what looks good on them and what doesn't. I've tried it, it's not my thing, but I wanted to definitely show you guys how you can mix it up and how you can change it. And if you want to do this for a day look, I mean, you can totally do it. Do whatever your heart desires. I just kind of want to take a different take on this video. I know a lot of people have videos out using this stuff, and I honestly wanted to just give you guys options. That's all. I mean, it's nice to have that and know that you can do different types of looks with it. Overall, the collection to me is amazing. Honestly, I knew it would be so good. I'm so happy I got this. The Eyeshadow Palette, it's literally divine. I love it so much. It is absolutely stunning, and I really, really highly recommend it. And it's perfect size as well. I feel like if you're traveling, it's perfect. And there's daytime colors, nighttime colors. And honestly, I just feel like it's beautiful. It's so nice. And the lipstick, I do have to say about this, it's a thin consistency. It's very, very pigmented, and it's matte, but it doesn't feel drying, which I like. And my lips were kind of drier earlier, so for it not to feel like that now, I can tell that it's a really good product. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified when a new video is up. And I wanted to also say a little special thank you to Selena's family for creating this, also with Mac, and they did a beautiful job. And a special I love you to Selena. I know if she was here, I know that she would literally come up with probably the same exact colors, and she's smiling down. So I love you all so, so much, and I hope that you have the most amazing day ever.